Okay, so this is my UK story. I was 21, a very strange time in my life after a lot of things had happened, and grew up loving Oasis and Britpop and Radiohead and Coldplay and I don't know all the '90s bands. I was a kid in the '90s, and 2005 May, Oasis released "Don't Believe the Truth," which was their sixth album, and I went with a friend I had just met to London, and we hatched a plan to go see Oasis at Man City Stadium in Manchester, huh? Music of the Future. Awesome to have musicians is in Manchester there. So before smartphones and us also not being very smart, we looked at a map and we found a small town called Macclesfield with two A's, I believe. And I don't know, I don't remember the whole reasoning process, but we took a bus to get up to Macclesfield because it was a lot cheaper and we were running out of money. And we thought it was like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes away from, we just thought it was right outside of Manchester. And it was at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And so we took a train. I had a pneumonia at the time, making things even more fun. But we took a train from Macclesfield to Manchester, saw Oasis with Supergrass, I believe, and it was a great show. I was super sick. Probably should have been in a hospital, but we went anyway and took the train back to Macclesfield, and then took the 6 or 7 hour bus ride from Macclesfield back to London to just barely make our Virgin Atlantic flight the next day to New York. That's my UK story. I think it's possible that I am the world's biggest Oasis fan, or at least the USA's biggest Oasis fan. I grew up in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, the US East Coast, and I've seen the Gallagher brothers separately or together like 20 times, like a lot of times, including in England. I've got posters here on my wall, taking you for a ride. You guys see back there? I'm not sure. But yeah, the 1975 Ocean Color Scene, Stone Roses, a lot of other bands from that area have been among my favorite. And I owe Oasis pretty much my whole songwriting, a lot of my passion and songwriting instincts, I think, have come from the melodic style of Noel Gallagher. And sort of the way the songs are very, like, in your face and yet still beautiful and still, a song like Supersonic is so cool and yet it's, like, also very melodic somehow. It has a A to B, goes from one point to the other and takes you somewhere. That's cool. Signed Noel Gallagher picture. I've got like 10 of these. Vinyl picture disc, Morning Glory. Yes. Got all the B-sides. Got all the albums. I've got all the classic performances like Nebworth, Earl's Court, Main Road, MTV Unplugged on VHS. Please and thank you. I think I have all of my Oasis tickets. I'm a dork. This is an article that was written about the first show I went to, the Be Here Now tour. This was in New Jersey. And I wrote a letter to the paper, which got published, complaining about their review, because I care.